the Raiders, I want to mention this because it's just coming down, and that is they are working to finalize a deal to hire Antonio
Things are getting
Pierce
interesting
as their head coach. He was
in the
interim.
NFL.
They went 5-4. They went on the road. They beat the Chiefs.
Bill Belichick most likely coming to Atlanta. Kirk Cousins probably will be coming to Atlanta. If not, maybe Russell Wilson, maybe a Deshaun Watson. Deshaun stayed too injured. One more quarterback. Oh, maybe Flacco. You know, he played horribly last week against Houston. But we do know this. Bill Belichick is pretty much a shoo-in at this point for Atlanta. But that's a video for tomorrow where I make my playoff game predictions video. Right now, it's about the 5-0. And I'm sorry I got the defrost on, guys. Matter of fact, this motherfucker probably taking forever. Let me change it off of defrost and put it on me so you won't hear it in there. So I have the tile blow-off valve in here. And I must say, I love the way this car drives, the way it handles. Excuse the rattling, you guys know by now. March short throw shifter, trans-mounted. So, recently, the car went through a little bit of a change. The 120 is now on the vehicle. I have the G2 Supercharged kit from ESS. When I got the kit, you know, I got the basic pulley, the 125. At that time, this car made 600 horsepower at 7,500 RPM. And roughly, real fucking close, I think it was 497. I gotta go back and look. Foot-pounds of torque, almost 500 foot-pounds of torque at 5,200 RPM. This car is tuned by Lund. And stock engine, second stop trans, because I fucked the first one up. I have the RXT McLeod clutch on here, the 1000 rated clutch. I have BBK long tubes, high flow cat, and X pipe. I'm still dealing with the axle back. I have the Barton short throw shifter, the Stata 35-pound, a 6 clutch spring, BMP booster pump. I'm running the NG K6510s, gapped at 0.028, FICs 1000s, and I'm running 2 catch cans from JLT on here. Other than that, no other big miles besides some upgrade brakes and rotors. I got Lawrence Springs going on the car next. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything because there's always something. I got the G2 kit with the G3 intercooler. Like I said, 120 pulley. And now, of course, the tile blow-off valve. I had the precision. I got the tile blow-off valve on here now. So, I haven't had the car dyno just yet with this particular pulley, but I'm assuming 660, 640 to 690 will be somewhere in that range. I'm running 355 gears, stock gears, in the S550 here. Nothing too crazy. I got motherfuckers who think they're fast. I don't know why people think they're fucking fast. I mean, these assholes say jump in a little Nissan, think they fucking fast. Got a little old 4-cylinder, think they're fucking fast. Slower than fucking baby shit. Slower than fucking baby shit. Some people, man, I have no idea. Some fucking people, they think they quick. Well, everybody want to be Sonic the Hedgehog. Sounds good. So, as you know, the roads ain't ideal for a lot of high running right now because it's cold outside. Right now, it's currently 39 degrees here in Georgia, where I'm at. Have taken gas and do a lot of driving. But this car is driving so well since I changed the blow-off valves on the vehicle. With the tile, of course, I have to be in boost 2 pounds or more for the spring to fully close. Like I stated in my last video, you all know with blow-off valves, you want them open at idle, even with turbos. Even though some people don't have them open at idle, it's recommended that you have them open at idle. You know, with turbos, the wastegate dictates your boost pressure. And with a supercharger, since you're not running on exhaust, you're running on a belt, it makes boost at idle no matter what. The same with turbo. Turbo's spooling too, no matter what. But I want you guys to hear what this Tial blowout valve sound like over here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Let me see.
There go the little old Precision that I just took off. So, man, my supercharger bolts that go to the inlet tube that runs into the inner cooler was loose. So it's always good to check your bolts. I think that was probably the majority of my boost leak. But, you know, these are supposed to be open at idle, which it was. But now I'm going to put the Tial on and do another sound comparisons test, and then get some driving footage. My cold air intake is over there drying off because I rinsed it off and everything. And it's reusable, but it was dirty, so I decided to give it a good cleaning. So with that being said, let me put the Tial on and crank the car back up and give you another sound comparison. This spring here is rated at 2 pounds or less of boost for the supercharger application. So what that means is this will not close until it see 2 pounds or more of boost. It will open once it see less than 2 pounds of boost. This one, the stock spring from Precision, will close if it's seen more than 5 inches of mercury vacuum. So if I floored it pretty much, once it went past 5 inches of mercury vacuum, pretty much you blowing out the air out of the engine, it will close. So that means it will close even before it receive boost, making it a little bit more easier of application. But this one, you have to floor it and build boost to shut it shut at 2 or more PSI. So it should be interesting. I probably really won't notice that much of a difference in drivability. This is just going to take more to close than this, and it'll be opening sooner than this, because this right here will open once you see less than 2 pounds. This will have to be back in vacuum open. So it is what it is. So I'm gonna put this on and go from there. That Tial is wide open. It is open. That's that Tial. Right? It's open. Okay. It is open. I can feel the air right in here. Alright. Let's see. See what the Tial sound like. And right there.
me like, what the fuck is he doing over there? Racking this fucking engine. Now, I'm really trying to think if I'm missing any damn thing. Before I start driving, let's see. Like I say, I got the ESS G2 head with the 120mm pulley on with the G3 intercooler. I got the BM booster pump, NGK spark plug 6510, gapped at 0.028, FIC 1000s, 2 JLT catch cans. I ain't worried about stuck tire brace. The Tial blow-off valve now, BBK long tube, high flow cats NX pipe stock axle back. Am I missing anything? The McLeod RXT 1000 rated clutch with the Barton short throw shifter trans mounting. The Steeda 35-pound clutch assist spring, and it's tuned by Lund. And that's mainly it, besides upgrade brakes and rotors. Axle back coming soon, one-piece drive shaft coming soon, and of course I'm changing shifters and clutch to a spec rated clutch, no more than 800 horsepower, and the MGW shifter is on here. Lowering springs going on real soon, and 4-fuel innovational fuel system, so I can run E85, and it's gonna live in the 120. It's gonna be a daily driven car. I'm gonna have some cosmetic things done to it, you know, but no crazy shit. You know, I want to look as stock as possible, you know, but nothing too crazy. Watch it now. Like I told you guys, I have the traction control on because, like I say, it's not wise with these tires at 39 degrees to have traction on. But for shits and giggles, I will turn it off, just the traction, not the stability control. And let's see what happens when I go in the second gear. Be real careful. Close. I felt the ass in, so I hit the clutch. I hit the clutch because I felt it. It wanted to give out. I felt that, so I clutched in to disengage from the transmission because it was fitting to get ready to wig out. So, of course, you know I'm checking for a boost leak. Don't think I have one. The boost gauge is working properly, and like I say, the faster you floor it, it's making boost now. Like I say, it ain't gonna make peak boost until I get up to almost 8,000. So this particular pulley is rated for up to 9 psi. 10, I'm lucky if it makes 10, but 9 psi is what it rated as, and I have seen 9, but I had to go way up to 8,000. So with the 125, it was rated at like 6.5, almost 7 pounds at 7,200 RPM. So I'm making more boost at 7,000. I'm making at 8, close to 7,000 RPM. So that's a little bit more power when you add everything up. And so once again, I'm not expecting to make 700 with this setup, but I am expecting it to be somewhere close to 640 and no more than 680, 690. I'll be extremely lucky. And like I said, that all depends on octane, your setup, is the power being put down properly by the clutch. There's so many factors that go into dynoing and, you know, what you got done to your car. But it's a daily driven car. I don't beat on it every day. I'm doing it today because I wanted to bring you guys some footage. But there's nothing exceptional that I'm doing to this car. Like I said, the end game, the pulley that's on here, that's the pulley that's going to stay. I want to be able to run E85, and I know they'll put me somewhere in the low 7s, low to mid 7s. If I take off the cats, I'll make more power. That's for sure, because cats does cause restrictions. But like I say, other than that, it's running a lot better. Like, it spools a lot quicker. So I'm making more power down low as it is. And I can really feel it when it gets up to about 5,000. With the 125, I didn't really feel it until I got to about 6,000. But I feel it, especially now. Like I said, like 4 to 5, it really comes on. It comes on strong, like very strong. Look at this asshole behind me. This truck, like it comes on and it doesn't let up. With the 125, I didn't feel that until around 5,500 to 6,000, and then it would just pull like a freight train. So from about 4,500 and up, it's pulling. So that right there tells me I'm making a lot more power, especially in the mid-range. I can feel it in the mid-range. But the drivability of the Tial versus the Precision is why I really made this video. It drives so much better because once again, with the Precision, that blowout valve will close about 5 inches of mercury in vacuum before I you know, push all the out the engine before it got to 0, right? So it'll be in vacuum and still closing up, and so you'll build boost quicker. So that wasn't necessarily a bad thing. That wasn't necessarily a bad thing. However, that's putting constant pressure on your block, even though these blocks 600, 700, 800 horsepower isn't going to do too much to these blocks if you're not beating on like a madman every goddamn day. But the drivability, it was very touchy. Like you had to know how to okay, the cops over there, why is everybody being assholes? If you're doing 65, you're fine. There's no need to drop all the way down to fucking goddamn 50 because you see a fucking cop. Holy fucking shit. Grab your ball sacks. Cause if you get behind me, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do 70. Holy fuck, y'all some cowards. Plus, he's out of his fucking jurisdiction. He can't do shit. Bunch of fucking cowards, man. Fuck out the way. But anyway, the Precision was very touchy with that blow-off valve. It was very, 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 very touchy. So it was fun and all, but I didn't really like that setup. And then when you come out the gas, it had to basically be in vacuum before the valve will open back up. With the Tial, it's driving NA for the most part until I floor. And I got floored like halfway, you know, gas-wise, put the pedal down halfway for it to even close, right? So that gave me more flexibility with driving, and it opens up sooner when you come out of boost. If I make anything less than 2 pounds of boost, it opens up. So it's opening up sooner than what the Precision opened up. But I mean, drivability is night and day. Like it runs real smooth. It feels very NA. And once again, the power's there when I need it. If I don't need all the extra power, I'm basically riding in NA, and the car's blowing all the air to atmosphere. Of course, the car runs a little bit richer, but that's fine. But it's blowing everything in the atmosphere. You can hear it. It's like a fucking fighter jet flying over you, you know. But the sound turns heads. It turns heads. But if I had to choose, if I could do it all over again, I would have got the Tial first. And of course, I like the barge shifter. I just think the shop that did my shit didn't put it in right. I know once again, I know they didn't put it in right. So I'm gonna be changing shifters, and the clutch is just a little bit too aggressive for me. There's nothing wrong with the RXT. I just don't think I didn't break it in properly. I did a lot of highway driving, not so much street driving, town driving. They want you to always keep the advanced track off on these cars. And honestly, man, I have my kids in the car from time to time. I do a lot of highway driving. Wasn't no way I was gonna drive around with advanced track off. And then here in Georgia, you know, it rains a lot. The summers aren't always dry. When I had the clutch put in, we had like a week worth of rain one week. And so I had to drive, couldn't drive with the traction control off, because that wouldn't have been fun. So, you know, it's one of those things, but they say when you beat on it to take the traction off. It drives very good. The RXT hooks and books. The clutch isn't slipping. I don't have no slipping problems. I have knock sensor problems, but the knock sensor isn't malfunctioning. They're just very happy. They're very fucking sensitive. So I have that issue. Popos are out, baby. Popos are out. Oh, don't slow down. Give him some. Oh, he Lake City. He out of his jurisdiction. Can't do shit. Drive, motherfucker. Holy fuck. Thank you, copper. Get behind me. Holy fucking shit, man. Big ass thing say Lake City. That motherfucker way down from South Georgia, man. You driving like bitches. Oh, what is Lake City? No, it might be Is that Florida, Lake City on I-10? I'm trying to think. I know you got Lake City, and I can't never pick it up, but it's on I-10. I think that's in Florida. He's well out of his fucking jurisdiction, man. Holy fucking shit, man. Jesus fucking Christ. Right at the I-10, I-75 split down there. I think that's Lake City. I always get Georgia has a lake something down that way, and then you get into Florida, and then there's another lake something. I think it's Lake City. It's right there at the I-10, I-75 split. But other than that, man, I love this setup. I know somebody asked about gas mileage. I'm going to be honest with you. In town, I get like 14 miles to the gallon. Because I got to stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. On the highway, if I'm not on it, which I'm rarely on it on the highway, it drives normal. I get about 25 miles on a real good long trip, up to 25 miles. But on average, it's about 24 on the highway, which is about what the GT is rated in stock form. GT in stock form, you're getting like 15, 16 miles in town, like 24 on the highway. So, you know, it's not that much difference on the highway. It's in town where you notice the difference. So I feel quite off. Matter of fact, I'm gonna fill up again. I'm at half a tank. I topped the tank off yesterday, but I already did like 150 miles since yesterday, just in town driving. So I'm already down to half a tank, so which is right at about 125 miles at half a tank. So I'm about to top it off. So I'm getting ready to do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. I just wanted to bring you some 5.0 content. The summertime is coming. Like I say, besides that, I got my whole car tinted, front window, back windows. I got the spoiler. I can't think of the name. I think the SR Performance spoiler from American Muscle. Drake diffuser at the bottom. I got the Drake fog lights up at the front. And that's it. I'm finna get ready to put some Drake composite heat extractors on the car, so I can get a little more heat to get pulled from the engine. I got the strut tower brace that's getting ready to come off. And like I say, lowering springs going on. Like I said, it's nothing crazy done to this car, and that will be surprising a lot of people. When a lot of people roll up on side this car, they think it's stock, but it's really boosted. And unless you got a good ear, you can hear the supercharger, you're not gonna know. And I catch Hellcats like that all the fucking time. You know, Hellcats, they ballsy. They like to jump on cars that they think they can whoop. And then they find out this is one of those Mustangs that's boosted, and there's an all shit moment for them. You know, I was whooping Hellcats when I was just running E85. My car is fully, the interior is fully all in. I don't believe in gutting my car. I want to ride in comfort. So, but other than that, I got the copper behind me, the Lake City copper behind me. So, you know, I better be mindful. But anyway, the sun's starting to set. There's a lot of traffic out here, you guys can see. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and more 5.0 content to come. Look at the copper back there. I bet he's like, whoa, he's talking into a camera. I wonder who he's talking to. Oh, nosy bitch. Nosy bitch. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I say, if you're trying to get you a good supercharger kit, blower, ESS is where it's at. I got over 23,000 miles in this car with this kit. It's been on since the beginning of 2021. So it's a damn good kit. I haven't had any problems out of it. Not one single issue. So if you're not trying to go broke and you just want to have some boost, and you're not trying to build like this race car, which you can, it just has a G4 unit. I think a G4R unit now that you have to have a built engine. Like it makes 900 minimum, 1,000 minimum. Like you got to have a built engine. But if you just want to go fast, G2, G3 is where it's at. G3 like the best of both worlds. G2 is like for the beginners. This is my first supercharged V8, so it's one of those things where I didn't want to jump to a G3 head, but I can always swap to the bigger head when I want. And then just put the same pulley on that one, and it'll make 40 more horsepower from where it's at. Just that simple, because it flow more air. But if you want to get a blower that's not too much, but more than enough to whoop a lot of people out there, get the G2. If you want to whoop some heavyweights, get the G3. When I mean heavyweights, I'm talking about people that drive like C8 Corvettes, like the ZR1 with the Z06 model Corvettes. This one could do it too with some more oomph. It's rated for up to 800 horsepower, but that G3 blower, you'll get C8 Corvette all day. Well, at least the Z06. I don't know about that 01 model, but that Z06, yeah. So those are like for super heavyweights, like for people that drive like the top of the line Beamers and shit, like the twin turbo 800 horsepower rated fucking BMWs and shit, right? The G3 is what you want for that. And if you just want to go crazy and run with the top dogs, get the G4. But if you just want a good daily driver, something to have some fun in, all the power is up top, like it's up top, then get the G2. If you want more mid-range to up top power, get the G3. Get the G3. If you want power from low all the way up through, get the G4. it's just that simple. It's just that simple. But anyway, guys, hope y'all enjoy, and I'm out, guys. Peace.